Man. Yo, it's wild. Oh, YouTube is freaking wild.
You know how it is, man. You know, over dang on, they got to what's that word? They got to minimize the graphics and stuff like that or whatever through the stream and stuff like that.
Word.
It's 5-10% watered down than what it should be.
All right, y'all. So we here, but we here. So before we get into the recording, as always, make sure that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit a like button later. Let's see. Y'all just hold tight real quick.
Hold tight real quick.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right. So before we get into the recording, also remember to hit up my man Big Low on his page at youtube.com/Big Low Hip Hop. And also too, make sure to hit up my man No More Free Beats, mix out joint every, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. Regardless, y'all make sure to hit that up. And again, leave comments below, hit that subscribe. So let's see.
Absolutely. Flow of God. See you, boy. Beast. Trail. Rico the Champ. Queen Ruthie. SHBL.
All right. Okay.
What happened to that?
Probably ain't hear none of that.
Ooh.
There we go. Hey.
Yo. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get into it.
Good.
Man, if it records, it records.
if he dies,
he dies. Yo.
Yo.
No.
Be gripping this bad boy tight so it don't shake.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Good.
There we go. So,
yo. Can you hear me?
All right, here we go.
Better take it easy. David.
Yo. We are back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour, boy, Enigma September. And I'm with my guests of the hour.
You know.
Y'all know the vibes. So we're gonna go ahead and I forgot to tell you.
Like the times that I've been there to hear Tareef and whatnot, and the times that like he might come out with a video or something. They ain't let down to me.
That's my bro, man. It's consistent.
Man, shoot. I don't even know if consistent is a word at this point.
Man, fire.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna what we gonna get into? Like I said, some Muslims you don't know, you should know. You know what I'm saying? We had the live Freedom Train Radio, had a live live podcast this past Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It was myself, my man Joe Ward, my man Pat Urban's World. And it was hosted by none other than TT Talks on Adrian Bate. It was at the Twin Oaks. Guess what his name? Took all Lauren for this. I have to come back and let y'all know what
them type of ones, like 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have went to school with her and stuff like that, and I always knew her government, you know.
You guys. But no, it was pretty dope vibe. Shouts out to everybody that came out. Especially my sister Raven. That was there, Stan the man. So we're definitely gonna be doing it again. So you guys just stay tight.
Stay tight.
Stay informed, and we'll let you guys know. Also, too, that same night we had Rhythm and Rhymes a night of rhythmic bliss at the Bark.
Man, that just sounds like just.
Well, yeah, it was a good crowd. It was a really good crowd. You had some people I know. Some of the people I know. My man Warren Will. Ain't see ever had some people doing the poetry thing or whatever.
Flow to God.
Oh, also my
God, Flow to God.
My coworker, Dallas Aaliyah, she performed off the fly. So shout out to Dallas. But yeah, me out. Because if you watch the Flow to God episode, I didn't know they were kids because I used to roll with their uncle. Back in like 03, we used to like go to like little hip hop joints. So I remember when they was like in elementary school. So to see them grown throwing events, I
turned 32 in July. Don't do it.
Yeah. Just don't be in the rush, bro. Don't be in the rush. No. Shouts out to her. Shouts out to Flow to God. And they whole family, man. Shouts to God. I was thoroughly impressed.
Hey, look, cause I'm telling you, or whatever, cause we got the group chat. You know what I'm saying, and I just stay observing. You know, I talk when I do talk or whatever. But next thing you know, Don Rich came up in that piece or whatever. It was like
Don Rich is in there. Shouts out to Don Rich.
Don Rich was just like yo or whatever, like. Flo, just run this lane, bro. You could do it, bro. Like that's the way he was talking. You know what I'm saying? It was really good to hear. You know,
I had somebody hit me up, like in particular, because I recorded some of the acts that were performing. I, you know what I'm saying, threw it on my IG, and yeah, there was somebody that hit me up about. Matter of fact, my man Khalid, he hit me up about Flo. He's like, yo, man, you got passion, blah blah blah. The blood, man. His uncle used to spit. His daddy used to spit.
Yeah.
They've been trained in the arts. You know what to do. Tic-tacs. But not the TikTok. You know, y'all can check out my TikTok if you like. TikTok. At Enigma Sept, of course, everything.
I was like, what are you in here doing? Or whatever.
Nah, actually, I know for me, like, I'm starting giving like y'all like daily hip-hop history joints. You gotta find your niche, like with anything. That's what we got. We're gonna get to some local stuff that popped off this week. But again, like I told y'all, a Muslim, as if I'm being Islam folk up the album today. Man, Jay Electronica finally dropped it. People waiting. He finally dropped the album, A Written Testimony.
I like, and then I was like 5 years ago though. anyways, it made that song made. I know that how it made me feel.
Right. I made that one song or two songs rather than like.
And the artists out there, you know, you can't, but like the ones that I guess that, hit that magnitude, just like anything else, it turned into clickbait. So.
Right. So he finally delivered after 11 some years. Half the songs were, what was it? Calling it like Watch the Throne Part 2. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, hold on, y'all.
Yeah. Big reach, but
hold on, to cut it out. Just call it a spinoff, all right?
Right.
That's you know what I'm saying? It's not all that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not all that, but like
10 songs with, again, 10 tracks. I don't even know the best track I guess for me would be the Ghost of Soulja Slim, just because like apparently Jay, you know what I'm saying, took the Soulja Slim flow and rapped in that cadence, which made him sound like totally different, which was needed. But yeah, if you like Ghost of Soulja Slim, yeah, Universal Soul. But it was like, yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. If you ain't looking for bars or if you ain't looking for somebody spitting, do it. If you ain't trying to listen, then nah, you straight. You might as well keep it moving. But if you're trying to get into, if you want some music, the Allegory by Royce the 5'9". It's that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So If you die with that, and I think that's why Jay Electronica kind of probably finally felt comfortable, despite the fact that his class has been kind of running it. You know, I think they rang is about the end as far as those came out in 09. But
see, this is up my. It's the title of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because the title of the songs can tell, you know what I'm saying? They just had to put a topic on the song. It don't be about it more than half the time. You know what I'm saying? And you have to find those artists. You know what I'm saying? And that's where
the thing they did, I think a lot of people got behind it. The beats are dope. Now, what I do have one criticism. It was one, I don't know which song it was, but it was one song I was like, yeah, it may have been, I don't know. But it was one song where it's like Jay-Z was trying to do a
Ezekiel's Will.
It was one of the last songs, but it was like it could have been flux capacity. Yeah, because it was when he was trying to do yeah. Like he only did it for a little piece, so don't
image in my head. Like one of the first thoughts that popped up was like Snoop Dogg in that on that one podcast with 50 Cent and whatnot. You know, he was talking about how he was trying to do the Migos flow in the booth or whatever, and he was like, "Man, let me take this shit off my head. I sound stupid." Okay. I had to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got the Raw fan base and we got the clean fan base.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was like, I mean, I see what they were trying to get to, and I can see it delayed.
Wait till I get back in the car. I'm listening to this on the way to Beast House.
Yeah, but it's dope, man. It's a dope album. Outside of that, that's pretty much the only part where I'm like, the fuck? Everything else, like they killing the shit.
Yeah.
And man, do a delete like today. The already album numbers he has now. And it's like 10 extra songs. So I guess people more incentive to go back and actually be a number one next week as well. So
yeah.
And y'all
he got a song, that Baby Pluto.
Right.
It's only been 1 week, so it's already at 3.1 million.
Exactly. Like granted, y'all know I don't do numbers anymore. I used to do numbers like every episode or set phone. Again, I've already matter of fact, Joe Budden on his podcast brought it up, but I've been telling y'all probably for like a year or so already that there's gonna be a changing of the guard. The class of 09, which consists of Jay Electronica finally dropping the album, and Kendrick and Drake, J. Cole, Nicki Minaj. What's her boyfriend name? Ex-boy. Meek Mill. Like all of them, Wale, like all those cats, Big Crit, like all those cats that was dropping between like 09 and 2011. Like I think there's and so Joe Budden was basically saying like this album could be that switch. You know, I had theory before that. So for the second episode in a row. Fuck Joe Budden.
Exactly.
What we got? Speaking of new school, we'll talk about one who trying to do any and everything to sabotage his position as one of the up and coming rappers that can run the game.
Who that?
That he may have taken it too far. Scares. So going to the crowd, let a young lady put her phone in his face, and then someone came forward, said she was the person that he hit, and she was going to lawyer up. To add drama to it, apparently DaBaby was like, nope, that's not her. So this is crazy. But man's got to chill, bro. Like
I tell you what, I can faithfully say this from experience. And another, the young generation music and stuff like that. When I was of a young generation, going from that and like, swaying my art to more of like, in front of those type crowds, I'd rather that, like it's just.
And somebody brought it up. Somebody, I don't know if it was Jake, you gotta protect yourself.
And the kind of, I'm sorry to cut you off,
good.
but the play kind of devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fans, if you're a fan, you pay your money to racks with you or something like that.
Well, he was in the, but it's also too like you're not enjoying the concert.
Exactly.
You're busy trying to record it. You're trying to get your little IG bit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And whatever, to the fan, for fans, don't come to shows. You come to shows genuinely. Dang, I just had it right on the tip of my tongue, but like then next thing because you don't know these people. And you don't know these people. You don't know their background for real. And so, like, you kind of asking for it in a sense, So
I say that, like, again, we're not saying that DaBaby should have hit her,
right? Exactly. No.
But really, more so, just you gotta be mindful. And also, just don't come to the concerts just to read something, right? When I go out, but those are locals, and I do that to showcase the local acts. People that I know, so y'all can see that concert. Like, bro, I'm gonna take a couple flicks and I'm done. I want to enjoy it. Like, it's not for me to sit there and record it the whole time.
Exactly.
But again, that's a side note. Not endorsing what DaBaby did. Not trying to. It's not victim blaming. It's a side note that, hey man, put the phones away.
Oh, that remind me of that's what I was about to say. That remind me of a guy I guess was rocking, you know what I'm saying? Next thing Pitbull decide he want to go ahead and pull him up on stage.
Right.
Then next thing you know, the guy had money in his hand and started slapping Pitbull in the face with it. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull with the mic, with the right, with the left hand, bow. You know what I'm saying? Right. And kicked him or whatever, and then kept performing. Crowd kept on, yeah.
Color money.
Oh,
applause.
That guy right there.
Yo, that was wild.
That guy right there did the whole super slam off the top of the turnbuckle.
Yeah, right.
I was just like, man, look, like, and I, you know what I'm saying, like down south boys is wild, man.
Wow.
They, you know what I'm saying, like all through Florida. Diverse crowds, you know what I'm saying? We've had a whole bunch of you got your thought, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and, gauge as far as back to that college game in Miami or whatever, that accident or whatever, 18 suspensions, you know what I'm saying? Like coaches getting fired and stuff like that, on each side of the team. And so I was just like, man, I think it was like 2006 or something. So, but yeah.
Man, you better be out.
I just say it like this, man. It's
I can't.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll say this, I ain't saying no names or whatever, because I don't even know them cats like that. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a universal sport. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You should be able to get to a crowd, you know what I'm saying, to get a crowd to feel your stuff in more than one way. It's way more than one way to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so with that said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel me off. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so with that said, like, when I battle rap and stuff like that, I don't dig into people. But we're gonna get it all.
We're definitely gonna get to that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this this your body, my man Chad Rhymes. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Yeah. Let me check.
Oh, no, you good. Is everything, like, other than that, is everything rolling?
The fact that we heard you is a good thing.
Yes.
That means it's picking up, and I was kind of afraid that it wasn't. So
yeah, whatever someone told me, I was like, I'll sit up or whatever, just be ready to project. And you know what I'm saying? At that point, you ain't even got to like be like this or anything. Just make sure you kind of hold the mic tight or whatever. So I felt like sometimes I kind of like
think of that. So yeah, nah. All right, and we are back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour for Enigma September, and that was Your Body. My man Chad Ryan, not to be confused with LSG.
Not to be confused.
Yo, but
glad to be alive. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's too much going on.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got an announcement for y'all. Yeah, but no, not that though. No. Kill everybody off. But anyway, the old man DragonX, you know what I'm saying? Rapper battle extraordinaire. I've been using that word too much. It's fitting, but
I wish I should check right now. What's good is, I mean, it ain't too much, you know what I'm saying, with me being still somewhat on the, or yeah, you know, the DragonX versus Esco battle, I think is about to touch 1,000 views. Proud for me, I'm not complaining. Shout out to Trips or whatever, you know what I'm saying. This will be my second 1,000 view battle on his channel out of 3, so I'm 2 out of 3 on there and stuff. So I got a couple more in the past that's reached 1,000, that's about to touch 1,000. Good, you know, people want to see what else you've done or whatever. And regardless, if you know you mess up your delivery, if it was on a good bar, then you screwed yourself. But other than that, like, you know what I'm saying, if you go and do your job and get out of there, you know what I'm saying, and you roll.
What got you into the battle rap? Like, what made you say, you know what, fuck trying to? I know you still write songs, but what made you say, you know what, I want to eat niggas for breakfast? Shout out to cannabis.
So in 2009 or whatever, homie, he don't rap no more. And Facebook was on back then or whatever. MySpace was just then fading. On like that ticked or whatever, and then I started getting addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, even before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found out a rap, like, you know, we had these little local beefs, or you know, that I don't even call beef or whatever, just local affairs, or local rap affairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Raw Flow or whatever. Yes, he'll be out this year. He'll be out this year and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I make up for lost time. But my right hand man to this day, David Beckham Jr. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. That's my shooter or whatever. Literally, I felt it firsthand. Put it like that. Right. So I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, we had these little local disses, and you know, they wanted me to get on the track or whatever, and then I'll start, you know, spitting punchlines at it, you know, a certain flow and stuff, and you know, it feel like showing the reactions or whatever, like we was living like that for real. You know that, you know what I'm saying, that I attracted to it, especially, you know, everybody, you know, got influenced with that Mile movie, you know what I'm saying, to go on the beats and, you know, go to these tournaments and rap and you know, things like that. You know, I did, you know, in my hometown, Marietta, Florida, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we had our
Marietta once again.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's still a 50, you know what I'm saying? Me and my dogs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Black and white, you know what I'm saying? I stayed trying to bring, you know what I'm saying, diversity, you know, to the crowd and stuff, you know, because, you know, so, you know, until like, respect to the DJs either, they got to play. Shout out.
Like, were you like nervous? Like, oh shoot, it's gonna be recorded. Somebody can go back and see this years later. Or were you like, no, I'm gonna set this up?
Man, my whole mentality about things is, you know what I'm saying, I do my best to try to shut out things.
Word.
Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if I don't let it exist, then it won't exist.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? If through the Lord He give me that control.
Right.
So Facebook name, because I told him he's a main event somewhere. And I said, "You back, bro?" And he was like, "For sure." I was like, "Let's go." tape, he, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna say he got it, you know.
Right.
But then, you know, like I had my fan base or whatever that thought that, you know, things were a bit biased, that, you know, he got gas too much and just stuff like that, you know. I had my little, you know, I can give him that win, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to admit my L's, you know. So, and I heard like people, like we had an intermission, you know what I'm saying? I said something like, so I know that's why they call you Yoshi. Cause niggas ride, it's something about niggas ride your back even though you green as fuck or whatever.
Hey.
You know who really won? You know what I'm saying? If I kept hearing people quote that outside, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I'm trying to think. I think it was in like on video.
That smells like Bravo.
Yeah. So what would you like? What's more important? Is it the crowd giving you the ooze, or nah? I want somebody to review the tape and see that like I was really killing it with the bars. Or is it both?
I'd rather teach. You have certain battles that have happened, you know what I'm saying, throughout the battle rap culture of history, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, the person did it for the camera, you know what I'm saying? So then those, you know, like, let's see, man, me and Bravo, like one of the, like, you know what I'm saying, like still like one of the best battles that happened in Tallahassee. And we got done and he asked and we asked everybody like who they thought won in the room and stuff. At the time they said a draw. But then when you look down camera, you seen it was, you know what I'm saying? So you have to take all that into consideration, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
How do you prepare for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it easier if it's somebody you know, or is it harder? Like,
say this much. I've known no battler like that before they battle. You know what I'm saying? Too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I haven't, you know, battled. I had, you know, this going on about them and that going on about this stuff. So like all my preparations, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of people know me for like, you know, the punching and, you know, the deep quotes here and there, you know, and then, you know, the signature flow. At the same time, you want to make sure that there is a cadence that, you know, they can follow. You might want to do a 4-bar setup, you know what I'm saying? Zoom, wow, and you know the crowd just and they feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
to the fight
exactly, you know, just, you know, people can call me weird and whatever like that, but you know, like I know that I live different than most people. Not a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, because people can still relate, you know what I'm saying. Had they not, then, you know, I prepare. And sometimes I'll be at, you know, a club or something like that, you know, depending or whatever, you know. But when I prepare, you know what I'm saying, like all my thoughts for the most part are coming out the mud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just through life experience.
Commentate on a lot of stuff, say that it should be this way or that way. Like, how do you feel like a player in the sense of, hey nigga, if you ain't never played, like you can't say nothing. You know what I mean? Or do you feel like your performance and create the content, and there's a space for those that watch and comment?
It depends on the wisdom of both sides,
okay,
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a humble and yet a discerning skill. I'm talking crazy. There's been plenty of times where I had, you know, just, you know, I had to talk to league owners and stuff like that, you know, just to make sure everything was good, because I didn't, you know, for the most part, I just didn't want to disdain our name like that or whatever, you know, or just stain. We not here for all that. We here to try to be, you know, making money and get on that level. And so, you know, and building relationships with people, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I done had people come, you know, or I just show up to it. And Rico, I've told Rico about it, I think at least once or whatever. I show up to it, you know, and it's just, you know, so I know that there's a sense of demand out there and whatnot. But, you know, that's just the relationship with people, you know what I'm saying? That's the results of it, you know.
Right. And speaking of relationships, and
the league is at a reboot, and we just trying to make sure battle that two of our events done good. Battled against a one. Oh man, it's gonna kill me. BJ. Hey, oh my God, who is gonna kill me? Yeah, we gonna get into that later.
Trust me, it's
because and things back running, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna be trying to do some planning ahead of that. I'll go on and say this: could be out of here moving to Indiana, you know. So, but I'm just on the down low with all that, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're back at the beginning, but for the most part, it's going to be a pub. I will say this: it has been confirmed. To say it in our little group chat once, and Flo, if you deny me, I'm gonna make sure I body slam you when I see you when you hear this podcast. You know what I'm saying? He ain't small. The boy bigger than me. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Ask him. That's all I'm spill. I got to spill your guts one good time. We battled. I got to spill your guts one good time.
Set up or whatever. So
yes,
wait for that.
Yes. I'm hoping mid-April or late April. We just got to get it jumping. You know what I'm saying? Like we Front Street. Mr. Eddie BMB Beast Mode boys. They ain't gonna like you said you might be interested, and let me find out. Let me feel life go in my league. I promise you, I will go crazy every battle. Every battle, you will get the gas. I ain't gonna give you too much gas. I make sure you know what I'm saying the pin game straight. You know what I'm saying. So a giant with a pin. That's they got the pin. People look at this. Some people look at the sport like NBA. You know what I'm saying. They got their comparisons and stuff. I compare it to fighting and whatnot. You know what I'm saying. I look at it as I look at it.
But we're gonna do this though because you're not just. Of course, you're more than just a battle rap. You actually got a pen, put pen, paper, and record some things. So we're gonna go ahead and check this thing out. We got balance. We're gonna hit y'all with this wild, my man DragonX on Enigma Sept. My baby may be out here.
Yes.
Give me a couple shots.
I see about the babies.
Oh shoot.
It's not. I whatever like I got you. It's a thing called gammon in my blood, and those gammons.
To say that talk about the album and then talk what we got going on. And
Yeah.
We'll be good to go. All right. And boom, we are back. This is what Enigma September. My man DragonX.
You know.
What you heard was balance.
Never really did. Like I always provide, like even with like the CDs that I would record songs on, and it just be a blank CD when I didn't know better back then. All I knew was just hustle or whatever. Dang on, like my right hand man, David Beckham. Shout out to him once more, bro. I love you. He used to, and he was like, bro. He was like, I think I heard somebody playing your shit, bro. Yeah, I ain't saw you or whatever. One of the guys that I was working with. So, and whatever, we still cool to this day. Shout out to him and his family and his kids. But balance, man. I chose to send you that. I chose to send you that. You know what I'm saying, as a representation of in the circle pertaining to the light, you know what I'm saying, it struggles, balance night and day or whatever, and then like the other part of that chorus, was, something that it was something that, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like my style of art or whatever, we all have that subconscious that's telling us, you have a choice what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of times we make bad decisions and stuff like that, we have to just make that good decision and just keep going and whatnot. So But like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, my style of art, you know, is something that I feel like we should preach more in music, you know what I'm saying, which is love, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to find a balance, seek of such, trying to find a balance, peace and love, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and then I had, you know, but you get your little raw rap here and there, you know, but I made sure to keep the song clean because, you know, it was a 3-verse song. I'm pretty sure, and it was a good beat. You know, I can, you know, do three verses and keep it going, you know, with the flows and making sure I.
I'm about to ask, like, you got that stigma.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the battle rap, you can't record it, vice versa. So I know
it makes things more interesting, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel like, you know, or whatever, like, you know, I feel like, you know, an artist will feel like just writing through the tablet, you know what I'm saying? Trying to lead, put the stuff on the internet as long as you're alive and as long as it's most definitely, you know. But like even the first 2 bars in the first verse, you know, solid inner circles, demons want to travel near. God's shield touch you at coming at my sphere or whatever atmosphere God is, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, like
so basically a battle rap right sharpens your bars anyway, because you're so used to having to make those connections. So it just
or whatever. But then when I get on that mic, it was like, oh, I see.
Right.
And so like, you know, but you know, I always like because I stopped freestyling on most of my stuff or whatever. I just, you know, I always want to put thought into a song because I want to treat it like though the battle rap. Nevertheless, though the battle rap realm and the music realm, them 2 different pins, them 2 different beasts. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, many more influences as well. You know what I'm saying, through music and battle rap, but mainly Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, and I'll never forget when I first rapped in front of my dad, and you said, "Son, your flow is good, but your lyrics was trash," and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, from that point on, or whatever, like anything that would add you know, my arsenal with like with the, you know, also harmonies and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to add to it, because, you know, a lot of my music, like if you hear the beat, like you heard, right. So like, you know what I'm saying, shout out to David Beckham once more, because we get it in anytime he knows a piece of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, in terms of sound engineering and production and stuff like that, and he'll you know, on those ends. So please, you know, and you know, just that hook, man. The hook tells you everything, or whatever, because, you know, because like I pray, you praying about your struggles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no struggle that you've never prayed for when it got you at your all time low. You know what I'm saying? So, but then that second part is just
project and what to expect from the project.
Expect greatness, but at the same time, expect nothing.
Word.
Expect nothing. I don't never, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how, you know, I've had criticism come in my ear, you know, that, you know, man, all your stuff, that's not me flexing or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Because 2017, when I went on that tour and, you know, made some money, but then, you know, still went broke or whatever, you know, but what I love, and Lord got me back home and stuff like that, you know, like all accumulating all that experience or whatever, and it showed me a lot of things. One called No Time to Waste, and it's on my SoundCloud or whatever. I had a project called The Black Solid Snake, but then like my phone that had the SD card and it got stole. So then it's like I can only get certain traces of it, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to kind of scrap that or whatever. But like that No Time to Waste, and then next thing you know, like you can hear people like see records on Facebook. And for real, I was just like, whoa. I was like, see, or whatever, you know, and I got a homie that passed, shout out to Young Banks, it's like, and whatnot. And I was running the errand, I was in the projects or whatever, and I was on the phone with him. He was just like, we had that conversation, and he was just like, Dre, you gotta get out of Jackson County. I was like, I know, bro. So, but you know, when I had that tour out of Jackson County, more, you know what I'm saying, at least 60-70% of the truth.
Right. So All right, so we got
it's not Indianapolis. It's just gonna be in Indiana. So I don't.
We're gonna miss you, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna make sure. I'll make sure I got to show my face at least. You know what I'm saying? Once every 2 months. If you know what I'm saying, it just depends on like banking up there, and it ain't nothing for me to travel and stuff like
Yeah.
Then it's that like no for sure.
How the people that don't know of you, how can they get in contact with you, and how can they find you?
Yes. Facebook or whatever. You'll see it. You'll see me with my little Eagles jersey. I was in the Oklahoma battle. Shout out to DragonX on Facebook. I think it's the real DragonX.
Yeah.
On Twitter and Instagram with a couple of underscores and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you comment and you ask about it or whatever, like I'm gonna be monitoring the comments in the section and stuff like that, or just wherever the stream different medias. I will be monitoring those. I think of nothing else or whatever. So I was just like, you know what, let's just roll with that. So YouTube, Dragon, SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish oh man, it'd be dope. It would have been dope if I could get my stuff on caffeine. I think I covered it all. Yes.
So y'all make sure to holler at my man's. You know what I'm saying? Look out for him. He's doing big things or whatever. I'm glad you can be on here, bro.
Hey.
Appreciate you.
It's an honor and a privilege just on me.
No doubt. You killed it.
Man, look. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. The next battle I do will be so different. I promise you. It'll be, you know what I'm saying? I've been great, you know what I'm saying? Like, and because if I wasn't, it wouldn't show and it'd just be. That's one thing. The second thing, you know what I'm saying? Like with this nature project, we're finishing the instrumental on that.
Yeah.
That Visions. Oh, don't play with me with that, man. I just hurt my kneecap for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hardly, as an artist, you just look at your stuff.
Right.
All right. Like I told, shout out to Bomb First Battlegrounds and stuff. But I killed your man's. Jay Electronica. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like the stigma of the curse of choking went through and it got his ass or whatever, like down, and that's just what happened or whatever, So it made room. So when my second round, I told that nigga, I said, I run this battlefield. They ain't got them toolies out to kill, man. Stands and the crowd and the motherfucking crowd said it back when I ran it back the second time. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, best believe I know what I'm capable of. Yeah. And I ain't gonna let these niggas undermine me. They can call it corny. Like I told Trips in that last, I'm corny, bro. Or whatever. And I told that nigga, I was like, you right. Or whatever, what you swing and what you learn is real. If that's the case, why would you allow these children to play in this corny field? You know what I'm saying? And like I'm aware of what these niggas is talking, and I'm on all day.
Yeah. All right. Yo, with that, we really get up out of here. Exactly. With the flames. Yo, my man DragonX right here on the Enigma Sept Hour.
I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead, bro.
And I should have said it first. Second thing, man. My label manager, he passed. RIP. Tim Williams. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like two of the guys, cause it's a couple of guys that's a fan of Wicked. There's a lot. They got that like 2,000 likes on their Facebook or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they got fans. The label has fans. I will say that. Expenses or whatever, and then when I sold or whatever, if I could give it back to them, I would, and or whatever. And then in Kansas, messed around and got into a fatal accident. Shout out Crooked G. I forgot the third guy, but then you have another guy named Melo or whatever. He died on impact or whatever, and then and like all of them was badly injured. You know what I'm saying? Crooked G, I love you, homie. But they had to rush. They rushed him. He had to get. He pretty much saying like they.
So we're gonna get up out of here, man. hurry up. I ain't trying to miss you all time. I know, Pat.
No time to waste. Pat said, Jack.
Okay, yeah, we got my man, Lock Messiah, who I was talking about earlier. He gonna be on the pod next week. All right.
Bye,
I
y'all.
was gonna wait, but I'm going to make this announcement now. So you already got set up an interview with the Enigma Sept Hour. If you hear this, then before I get a chance to tell you, then just hit me out and not my due diligence because it's fiance and I got my daughter that comes through or whatever. And so again, no diss to anybody out there, but I gotta think family first in this situation.
That's right.
So being it'll be telephone interviews. So what you'll see is me do the first half moving forward. And yeah, also too, just a PSA. Y'all do y'all due diligence in regards to making sure you're taking care of yourselves. PSA you see out there as far as doing what you gotta do. And really just regular. Just at the end of the day, regular hygiene.
That's what I told that man before he had walked out of that room and rushed out to. He said, "Brush your teeth."
Right. I was diligence to make sure you say whatever, and hopefully, I believe y'all program. So other than that, man, peace, much love to you, and we'll holler at y'all later.
You know.
And I can't want to start. I don't want to end.
Yeah.